So mom and dad and brother over here, let me grab you guys. Sorry about that, Brett. What's this been like for you guys?
Oh, it's been amazing to watch him grow up and be able to accomplish his dreams. It's amazing.
And Brig, is Brant's brother here?
I just growing up with him and seeing him train, all the work that he's put in, I'm just so excited to see all his fruits kind of bear here. So just really excited for him.
Okay, this is Randa, the mom, and this is Todd, the dad here. Todd, what about you?
It's been fun. It's been exciting. Kind of mixed emotions knowing my boys are going to be leaving, but we're excited for him. He's worked hard to achieve this.
All right, well, we're about ready. Now, Brant has over 20 offers. Today, he'll whittle that down to just one where he'll sign, and I'm ready if you're ready.
Yes, sir.
You have the mic and the floor.
Okay.
Good luck.
I think you're sitting right here.
Can we hold this for you while you do?
I can hold it. Okay, so first off, I'd like to thank God, because none of this would be possible without him. And second off, I'd like to thank my family and friends for always being there through everything, and they always push me to be the best I can be. I'd also like to thank all the trainers and coaches that have worked with me, especially Coach Doug. I wouldn't be the athlete I am today without him and everyone else. And last off, I'd like to thank all the coaches that have recruited me throughout this process, because it's been a wild ride, but it's been a good one. And saying all that, I'd like to officially announce that I will be continuing my athletic and academic career at the University of Nebraska.
Wonderful.
Bro, doesn't fit my hair.
We'll braid it.
All right, it's fine. I might fit it.
Well, he can stick it to the back.
There you go. All right, Brant, congratulations. Come on over here. Let me kind of get your feelings here on just having this whole process over. You've decided that Nebraska was the place. What was it about Nebraska that made you feel the most comfortable?
It wasn't really the flashy weight rooms or the cool locker rooms. It was more the people there, and because every school has nice facilities and everything, but I just really felt that I fit in with the people there, and they're great people, and they were honest and kind, and it was just a great feeling when I was up there.
And have you talked to Coach Frost and Coach Austin there about your decision and what they have to say?
They're really excited. They offered me a while back, and when I told them that I was actually committing to Nebraska, they were super happy for me and excited. Kind of hard to keep it on the down low until today, but yeah, they're really excited for me. Well,
Here at Westbury Christian, you played both offense and defense. Have they given you any indication as to where they want you to play?
Yes, sir. I'm going to be playing defensive line when I go there, but however my body develops is what I'll end up playing. I'm happy playing either, but I'm going to be starting playing defensive line.
So the Black Shirts has a new member.
Yes, sir, hopefully.
Okay. And just talk a little bit about, you've been working with Coach Doug for 5 years now. You probably started off more training as a basketball player and transitioned to this. Did you ever imagine this would be where you end up?
It's kind of funny, actually, because up until 2 years ago, I thought I'd be playing basketball in college, but as I continued to work with Coach Doug and everyone else, my body just developed into a football player's body, and I started getting recognized by coaches all over the country for football. So, I mean, it kind of chose me, but, I'm happy it did because I love football. Everyone in my family plays football, and I think it was the right move.
And the thing probably that basketball helped with is your footwork. I've seen you play, and your footwork is really great for such a big guy. Where have you seen the most improvement since you started training and doing this whole thing?
Well, besides physically, definitely the mental part of the game, because that's half the battle. And if you can get everything right in your mind and just know that you can push through anything, then I think you have half the battle won. Then you just need to go out and work.
And Coach Doug said all you have to do is really just tell you once, and you go and figure it out and get it done. Is that kind of your way of getting things taken care of?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I try. And we have some hard workouts. Like we have to wake up at 5 a.m., run the hill 3 times a day, 7 days a week, or we have a 4-hour practice in the heat, and you just got to push through it.
Right. So tell me about your Taekwondo AAU gold medalist. So tell me how what that's all about.
I actually, that was my first organized sport. It was pretty fun. We used to just do it for fun, but it actually really helped me learn about competition and what all that's about. So it helped me now. I didn't realize it at the time, but it really did help me.
And that was age 5.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I was a black belt at age 5. But, it's pretty good.
No big deal.
Yeah, no big deal.
So at age 5, though, were you taking on other 5-year-olds or?
Honestly, I don't even remember. It was, yeah, pretty much. I was actually, since I was really tall back then, they did it by weight, so I was going to get some, because no one was really that tall. I was just going to get some short, stubby dudes. So I kind of had to be a little quicker than them back then. But yeah.
Well, you're part of the National Honor Society here, academic All-State. The academics is a very important part of this as well. Is that also a great fit for you there at Nebraska?
Yes, sir. I think it is. I plan on going into the business school, and I think that'd be a great move to go to Nebraska for that. And yeah, academics, like you said, has always been stressed in our family since I was born. My parents always stress it's not about the next 4 years, it's about the next 40. So it's always been something that we really strive to focus on.
Well, listen, let me be the 15th or 20th to congratulate you. Great, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
We've enjoyed covering you at ABC13.com. So now it's Mom and Dad's turn. So guys, let me get you guys to move in right in here. So what about your son's choice? This is Randa, again, Todd. What about your son's choice to join the Cornhuskers at Nebraska?
Oh, we were blown away. I'd never even been to Nebraska, and when he got his offer from Coach Frost, I just told my husband I've never been there. We jumped in the car and drove 12 hours, and it was overwhelming, the people and the support in the community. I'm so excited for him. I don't want to cry because I'm going to miss him, and he'll be reporting in January 6th, so he's going to be gone pretty quickly, but it's been amazing. Go Big Red.
There you go. Todd, what about you with Nebraska?
Brant had a lot of opportunity. He's worked hard academically and athletically to get a lot of offers, and so he had Ivy League and Baylor and Virginia, some great schools, and it was really hard to choose. And Rand and I, we felt like we could choose for him, or we could kind of tell him where to go, but we learned pretty quickly that Brant's his own person, and it's his choice. And so we try to guide him a certain direction, but ultimately his decision, and he fell in love with Nebraska, and I support him for whatever he wants to do.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask you what was your involvement in this decision, and he just answered it's probably everything.
Right. I think when you have your children, you hold them for the first time in the hospital, you think that you're going to predict what they're going to do with their lives, but they have personalities. And so ultimately we wanted to make sure that this was first and foremost his choice, because it's easy as a parent to say, this is what you're doing. And so we helped him and guided him through the process, but ultimately it was his decision, and we are beyond blessed with his decision.
Well, when he started this, he probably thought he was going to be a basketball player. Coach Doug worked with him, and football became the priority. Were you surprised that he transitioned here to football? Or?
Well, my father and my uncle and myself all played college football, but I thought Brant's going to be a basketball player, and he trained for that. He played for the Houston Hoops, so he played at a very high level, and we thought he was going to play basketball in college, and I guess through training, and like you said, the sport chose him. He didn't choose a sport, and he found more opportunity in football and fell in love with it, and he's a very physical player, and that's what's best for him, I believe.
And Mom, you almost touched on it, that you're going to miss him. What are some of the things that you're probably going to miss about both your sons?
Well, it was hard when my oldest went off to college, but Brant's the baby, so we're going to be empty nesters, and we'll be, I guess, headed to Lincoln quite often. But yeah, I'm just going to miss him. I'm going to miss having someone to come home that, you know, every afternoon when he gets off out of school or out of training, the first phone call I get is, hey, what's for dinner? So I'm going to miss that. So yeah, I'll miss that.
First call.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Thank you for
Thank
allowing
you.
us to be a
Yes,
part
thank
of your
you.
day. It's been quite a journey, I'm sure.
Well, thank you for everything you've done and the support you've given us. Appreciate it. Thank
No
you.
problem, no problem. We enjoyed it. Let's get his brother over here. This is Briggs' brother. Now, you've been along the whole way here.
Yeah.
You've been to the workouts. Just kind of give me an idea of the workouts and what he's done to get to this point.
Well, I think we loved our workouts when we were done because we felt accomplished every time. But that's probably one of the worst things that either of us have ever done. Coach Doug, awesome guy, but like outside of workouts kind of thing. So he knows what he's doing. I'm just really happy to see him make it through all that, and you know he deserves this. So just happy to see it.
I grew up with 6 brothers and a sister, so I had a large family. You have your brother. We fought a lot.
Oh.
Were there any epic battles between you two?
Well, there were. I kind of stopped messing with him because I don't know if I can take him anymore. But you know, I used to win him, but now I'm a little nicer. So.
Stressing the word little there. All right, well, you're going to also join him in Nebraska. Just how excited are you to join your brother?
I'm super excited. We've always been best friends, so living up there together and just having a good time and seeing him grow up even more will be awesome. So.
Well, congratulations. Thanks for your time. Brent, thanks again, man.
Thank you.
Best of luck, okay? Okay, we have one more guy we want to talk to. Coach Doug, would you mind joining us here on the stream? On the ABC13.com stream. Right here, Doug.
I'll block everybody.
So Coach, just kind of tell us if you started working with him 5 years ago. Tell us what he was like then and what he's grown into now.
He was a beanpole when I first started working with him. What were we, about 180? About 170 when I first started working with him. Now, I mean, that was 100 pounds ago. Thinking about it now, 5 years ago it was 100 pounds ago.
6'8", 275 now. What was he back then, about 6'2", 6'3", or did
No, he was like probably like 6'6", about 6'6", about 180.
Just got to give the folks there in Nebraska an idea of what they can expect out of this young man.
Well, he'll be where he needs to be when he has to be there, and he'll do whatever it takes for the team to be successful. So he's a selfless guy, and they've done a good job of instilling that into him here at Westbury Christian. The coaches have, his teachers, everybody here. So I'm not really worried about him once he gets there.
And one of the things that you've stressed with any of the people you work with is that education. He's got the great foundation here from Westbury Christian, and that education is probably one of the most important things about him going off to Nebraska.
Yeah, it is, especially early. So he'll graduate a lot sooner than a lot of his peers, and he'll be able to work on that second degree.
What are some of the things that he's improved on the most kind of during the course of working with you?
He's driving a lot better.
All right, Coach. I appreciate you, man. Thanks. We're going to just quickly ask, this is one of Brant's teammates here, TJ Spriggs. TJ, what kind of teammate is Brant?
Brant's just a really good guy. He talks to you. If it's a problem, he's there. He's always there for you. He's just always a really nice guy to you.
And what do you think Nebraska's going to get in a player?
It's going to get a player that works hard every day, that just doesn't want to stop, that just always wants to win and has a winning attitude.
And what about a person?
He's just a great guy. He's a great friend. We hang out every day, and he's just an amazing guy.
All right, guys. Well, I want to thank Westbury Christian for having us over here. I want to thank the Banks family for allowing us to share this moment with them. We've had fun, obviously following you, and we wish you the best. And would like to thank all our stream viewers for watching. We're headed off to Bush High School, Jamal Morris and Eric Young, 12:30. So make sure you tune in for that. That'll be it for here. Thanks again, and we'll see you at 12:30. Hey, let's as our gift to him, let's gather around and pray for Brant as he gets ready to send up. Yeah, go gather around.
You friend noon to St. Gaius.
Pray for
Aren't you doing a noon? No, 12:30. Not at St. You're not doing noon.